So, hi. Welcome in episode 2 of AuPair. Here is Sonia.
I'm not supposed to talk. It's come to my attention that maybe I talked too much on the last video and I didn't give Asha.
Yes, so in today's video, we just want to tell you a little bit of our story, some of our adventures, how this match happened, and of course, how Sonia found that she needed an au pair and how she started to know about this program, and also the same story with me. So yes, you can talk.
Yay, it's my turn. Okay, so this magical match kind of happened by accident. Somebody actually messaged me, another au pair messaged me on Facebook, and she wanted to come. I guess she maybe heard about me, like how cool I am, and she wanted and she wanted to come to Minnesota. She was in Seattle and she wanted to come to Minnesota, so she messaged me because a friend had tagged me in a post about needing childcare because my daughter was almost 3 months old and I was going to be going back to work. So she messaged me, we started chatting. She's the one that kind of told me more about the au pair program, and when I asked her what agency she was with, I went online and started researching the agency, and that's when I saw that there was actually other au pairs, such as this lovely lady. So, and a few others.
Yeah, there is
a few others. We actually have special guests here today.
Come here, girls.
This is like an au pair convention. Look, this is Ada,
hello.
And she's from Poland. And this is Magda, and she's from Poland.
And here is Sonia. She's from Poland.
Oh, speaking of, I'm not actually from Poland, but where's my sign? Asha has been teaching me Polish. So one of the words she taught me is dzień dobry.
Oh, it's like a little bit wrong here, but
I think it's, well,
yeah.
so this is the like American version, is that what you said?
Yeah.
So this is dzień dobry, it means good morning. I don't know very many Polish words. I think the first word I learned was mleko, which means milk. And so one day Asha was Skyping with her family, and I wanted to talk to them, but I didn't know Polish. The only word I knew was mleko. So I got on the camera and I said, mleko!
She was just waving. That was so funny.
So yeah, so I'm trying to expand my Polish vocabulary, but it's a very slow process.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, you want to say something else?
Me?
Yes!
She's letting me talk. Okay, so,
Because you didn't finish about how you learned about au pair
oh
program.
yeah. So, I started looking at other au pair profiles, and I Skyped with a few of them, but then we saw Asha. And I don't know if I talked about this on the last video, but I couldn't figure out really what her name was. Because on her profile it said one thing. Remember we talked about how she kind of made some stuff up on her profile? But her name was, the American name was Joanna, which in Polish was Joanna. But then in her video, she said, "Hi, I'm Asha." So when I asked her what her name is and what she wants me to call her, she said, "It doesn't matter." So that did not help me at all. So I kind of just like took turns. Sometimes I'd call her Joanna, which come to find out I was even saying it wrong. And then sometimes I'd call her Asha.
And also, Sonia didn't want to really Skype with me while we were Skyping because she didn't really understand me. So he was just like in her house, like, can you talk with her? But then when I came, she was the first person wanting to talk with me. And it's at the same stage for almost a year.
Yes! So you have been with us, is it 11 months?
Yes.
Almost 11 months. Yeah. A long 11. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so back to how we chose Asha. We were Skyping with her a few times. Like first we emailed back and forth, and then we asked her if we could Skype. But we actually had another au pair that we were really interested in. She was from Germany. Her name was Lisa. Her name was Lisa. We Skyped with her a couple times, actually, and even the girls did. And we wanted the girls to see, and the girls chose you.
Really?
Yes. So we had the girls Skype with both of them on our second or third time when we couldn't really figure out what we wanted to do. And then we asked the girls who they chose, and they chose the one with glasses.
That was me.
That was Asha.
Because before, when we were Skyping, I was wearing glasses and braces.
Yes, she looked so sweet, innocent, young, quiet, sweet. And now look at her. I don't see any glasses. I don't see any braces. Not sure what happened, but
that was you.
So they chose the one with glasses, and actually my husband even said, I think it would break her heart if we told her no and didn't ask her, because I think she would cry, because we thought she was just like this sweet young girl. So anyways, we decided we wanted, to ask Asha to come be our au pair. And I told her, I think I emailed her. I said, hey, do you have a few minutes to talk with me? But first of all, my husband wanted me to make her this elaborate video, like some sweet, cute thing to ask her to be our au pair, which is a great idea, but not when you have a newborn and a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old and
running around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I tried a few things and they weren't cooperating. I'll just blame the kids because that's what I like to do. And so then I just had to ask her like the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, so she emailed me and I was really sure that she wants to say no, because she just even like, hi, do you have a minute to Skype with me? And I was just so sad. I was like, okay, but I have to hear it, and she has to say that she don't want me. So then, okay, now your turn.
So then it was me and just the kids, because Paul was out of town.
It was only Giselle and Veronica, I think.
Okay, so it was
school.
So it was Veronica, which is, by the way, is my baby, or Asha's baby. We kind of fight over her. We're not sure who's
She looks
baby.
a little bit like me, not
she
really
does
like
probably
her,
look more like you. She definitely has her attitude. So, and she might even have her accent. I don't know. So I had Veronica the baby, and I had Giselle, who at the time was 3. Yeah. She was 3. Oh my gosh.
Now she just turned 5.
We just celebrated her 5th birthday. So I told Giselle to ask her if she wants to be our au pair, and Asha's response was, well, that's up to your mom and dad.
Because okay, but that was story, like, because she just emailed me and I was really sure that she don't want me because she was like in a match, or she was talking with another au pair. And the first thing when we started Skyping was Giselle asking me if I want to be her au pair. So I just thought that maybe she's just asking me like a kid, she just don't really know what's happening. And I was like, oh, but that's your mom's and dad decision. And she was like really confused, and I was too, and we were just talking.
I was like, no, like seriously, like we want to know if you want to be our au pair. So she said yes, and we kind of like talked about like when she would come and stuff like that. And then as we're finishing the conversation, she said, but hold on, wait, I just want to make sure that I have this right. Do you want me to be your au pair?
That's true.
This was just like one of the small examples of the language barrier that we had at the beginning. But we've definitely improved our communication, mostly with this sign. Also Snapchat. She's teaching me Snapchat. So the filters help a lot with our communication. So anyways, yeah, that's how this came about. And then Asha's first day here, I really wanted to impress her. So we bring her to the house. We show her her room. She's unloading her bags, and I'm walking down the stairs holding Veronica, who's 3 months old, and I fall all the way down the stairs holding the baby. So she was pretty impressed.
Yeah. That was the day when I was like, she is my another mother.
No, that's when she was like, this lady needs me.
Like, okay, that was getting serious right now.
So yeah, here we are, almost a year later. In June, on June 16th, Asha will be 1. We're gonna celebrate her turning 1 as an au pair. So, her first birthday as an au pair. Let's see, is there anything else that we should tell them about? I know that people always have questions about au pairs and host families and the good, the bad, the ugly, which is about 6 a.m. before coffee. So we kind of just wanted to do this to answer people's questions. So, you know, if you have anything that you guys want us to talk about or cover, just let us know.
Yeah.
We were going to tell them about some of our adventures.
Oh, that's right.
But you know what? We should tell them about when you first got here and we were driving, what we found.
Oh, this cooler?
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So here's Asha, okay, poor girl.
Oh my God.
Brand new to the U.S. and I'm like driving her around Bloomington and like showing her around, and we're going through. It was kind of early, like it was early, like there wasn't a lot of traffic out or anything, and we were going through this construction zone, where they're doing a lot of construction on the road. So there was this this really cool cooler, like an ice chest, but it was like stainless steel, like one of those Yeti.
That's really weird.
Like Yeti
on
coolers.
the side of the road.
Yeah, and there was nobody around, and so I was like, oh, I wonder what's going on with that. And I thought it was one of those Yeti coolers, which is really awesome, and it keeps your food and drinks cold for like a week. So I was like, well, if this is an abandoned cooler, why not? So I told Asha, I was like, okay, hold on real quick. I'm just going to pull over and grab this cooler. So we pull over. I open the cooler to see if it was empty. It was not empty. Inside of this cooler was a toe.
Like
a toe.
A
human toe. Like, I don't think we told you guys about this.
No.
There was a toe. And so here's this girl from Poland.
I was just so scared. I had no idea.
Brand new. And I was like, here, welcome. You know, this is your new home. Yes. And let me just grab this cooler.
With a toe.
But then there's a toe. A toe inside of it.
Insane.
So it was like, it was so crazy. And she didn't know what to do.
Yeah, I was like actually thinking like to call the police or like what.
And I was like, no. I was like, no, I got this. We'll call the tow truck.
Good. So in next videos we can tell you a bit more of our adventures.
Yes, we have many more
adventures.
We have many more adventures.
Yeah. So if you have any questions or if there is something what you want us to talk about or maybe discuss something, just let us know.
I should update you guys on my plant situation.
Oh yeah.
Because I know I was really like, into the plants last time.
And we told them.
Oh, show them this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, here's one of my mini plants.
Again, the same story.
So actually, I didn't kill this
green?
one. I didn't kill this one. This one died at work, and they were about to throw it away, and I was like, no, I'll take it home, and I will like resurrect it. I will fix this plant. That was about 8 months ago, and I'm giving it a little bit more time. But
I mean, it's like, look.
It's a little crunchy. So, I don't know. I have kind of a dead plant problem, I think.
Yeah, but this one from the
you know what I
last
need?
video is in the ground right now, trying to grow again.
You know what I need? I need an AuPair for my plants.
So
I need a plant pair.
That would be good.
So stay tuned for my next YouTube channel, Plant Pair.
Interviews, please.
Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed this episode of AuPair, and we will see you guys soon.
Hopefully a little bit sooner than from the last
Like
video.
a month or 2 months.
So